Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Britain is no longer country. RAF Heroes, like Paddy Hemingway, risked death to defend. Opinion. The last of the few has gone. With the death of Group Captain Paddy Hemingway this week at the age of 105, the final link has been severed with that remarkable band of heroic RAF pilots who defeated the might of Hitler's Reich in 1940. "Let us brace ourselves to our duties," declared Churchill on the eve of the Battle of Britain. No group of combatants ever did their duty more triumphantly than the men of Fighter Command, who changed the course of history with their valor. But in addition to sorrow at the passing of this undaunted warrior of the air, it's impossible not to feel a sense of profound loss at the erosion of the country he defended so bravely. Britain in 1940 was a united, well-ordered society, with a strong tradition of liberty, a stable, democratic system, a universally shared heritage, a powerful industrial base, and a proud spirit of national identity. None of those features exist today in our fractured, indebted land. Nor is it meaningful to talk today of the British character, given the demographic revolution we are experiencing. Don't miss Farewell to the Last of the Few. We shall not see their like again latest, Prince William's heartwarming message to Battle of Britain hero who died at 105 latest. But there was certainly a distinct British character in 1940. Among its elements were an innate reserve, a keen sense of humor, a suspicion of authority, and an attachment to fair play. Above all, in the context of the war, a high value was placed on resilience, stoicism, and fortitude in adversity. Hemingway was almost the personification of those qualities. Shot down 4 times, he once walked 70 miles through Belgium to return to his fighter base, despite severe shrapnel wounds to his legs. But in Britain today, toughness is giving way to victimhood, the stiff upper lip to the tremble of anxiety. Minor setbacks are now translated into personal traumas, while ordinary human emotions are medicalized as mental health conditions. Back in 1940, there were no safe spaces aboard Royal Navy vessels or trigger warnings before Churchill's speeches. Nothing better illustrates the courage of the wartime generation than the astonishingly low incidence of cowardice or desertion in bomber command, despite the lethal risks of operations against Germany. More than half of those who served in bombers were killed in action, yet less than 1% of crewmen were charged with lack of moral fiber. The change in the public mood over the last 8 decades was thrown into sharp relief this week by government's proposals for welfare reform. As set out by the Work and Pensions Secretary Liz Kendall, the package of measures is extremely modest, shaving just £5 billion of a social security bill that this year will cost $313 billion, including pensions. Yet even her limited plan has provoked a barrage of hysteria from left-wing campaigners, activists, trade unionists, and MPs, typified by the grim forecast from the radical former Chancellor John McDonnell that people could die as a result of the cuts. Amid all this anguish, there was little recognition that the recent explosion in welfare claims, especially for mental health and migrants, is utterly unsustainable. Sentimentality is so deeply ingrained in modern Britain that politicians are forced to tiptoe around the issue for fear of being accused of cruelty. Instead of challenging the absurd culture of entitlement, ministers continually emphasize their support to help ease claimants into the world of work. Don't miss last surviving Battle of Britain pilot John Paddy Hemingway dies aged 105 latest, Battle of Britain. Last of the Few salutes art sale for Air Museum latest. We use your sign-up to provide content in ways you've consented to and to improve our understanding of you. This may include adverts from us and third parties based on our understanding. You can unsubscribe at any time. Read our privacy policy. The moment has come to stop this cringing surrender. To avoid national bankruptcy, our ruling elite must show a dose of wartime courage and embrace genuine reform. That means spelling out some hard realities and taking tough decisions, like ending the £7 billion Motability scheme, where subsidized top-of-the-range cars are regularly dished out to the families of benefit claimants with psychiatric disorders, or the immigration racket where foreign nationals are given welfare payments to live here without any obligation to work. A recent analysis of official figures showed that there are more than 1.2 million migrants on benefits at a cost of more than £11 billion a year. That helps to explain why migrant numbers and welfare bills are spiraling out of control. This is not the Britain the fighter boys risk their lives to defend.